David Wilson is back after a serious neck injury, not with the Giants, but with giant dreams of the 2016 Rio Olympics. He's here tonight in the studio to share his story.
You're watching Sports Final on NBC for New York. Here's your host, Bruce Beck.
David Wilson is back in New York, not as a member of the football Giants, but as a hopeful for the 2016 Olympics. It's a story that's been beautiful, and it's been presented all week long. An athlete changing sports due to injury and still competing at the highest level. David Wilson met with the media for the first time since it was announced that his football career was over.
These are tears of joy, man. I got to live my dream. I'll set another dream. Great today.
What a career change for former Giants running back David Wilson. Turbo is on to his second career, track and field.
I'm definitely excited about the start of my track career. I definitely want to make the national team.
Here in the triple jump, the former New York Giant running back able to go 48-1 and 1/4. David Wilson's first step towards making that U.S. Olympic team.
And joining me right now is former Giants running back David Wilson, who has an eye on making the U.S. Olympic team in the triple jump. He competed yesterday in the Adidas Grand Prix at Icon Stadium on Randall's Island. He finished 9th in his first organized track and field competition since 2011. David, what was it like to get back out there in a competition?
It was definitely shaking the dust off. Yeah, to be back out there in competition, you know, to have that competitive drive and that blood flowing for competing. It was a great feeling, but I didn't get the results I wanted.
You wanted 55 feet, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know what to expect because I haven't done it in so long. And just basing off what I did in practice, I would think I would be able to do 55 feet in a meet. But, you know, we got to go back to the drawing board. I had too much speed coming down the runway. And, you know, I did a track meet this weekend where I went off 8 steps instead of 12 steps, which you see in the videos here. And, you know, it helped out a lot because today I bettered myself with 52 feet.
Wow.
And got second place.
So yesterday, 47 and 48 feet. Today in a competition, you went to 52 feet. That's a big jump. That was in the USA TF. You finished in second place at the same venue. You need reps, my friend. I tell young broadcasters the same thing.
Yeah. And it's just shaking the dust off. And like you said, practice make perfect. Reps, I haven't done it in a long time, since 2011. That's 4 years. And, you know, I've been training for football all my life. And this is the first time where I can really focus in on tracking and try to use that ability and perfect that craft.
All week long you said it's not about the results, it's about the Olympic dream. Take me back to 2009 when you were in college and you said something to your chaplain about your Olympic dreams.
Yeah, I was sitting in his office and he, you know, just getting to know the students and get to know the athletes as a person. Yeah, Johnny Shelton was our chaplain then. In 2009, he took me in and it was like, I want to meet with you. And he was like, tell me your goals. What do you want to do in life? And why you here at Virginia Tech? And I said, well, I want to be the starting running back here at Virginia Tech, and I want to break the rushing record. Well, I did that, and then I also told him I wanted to also run track while I was there. I wanted to win the ACC championship. We won the ACC championship in track and football. And then I told him after, he said, what do you want to do after college? And I said, well, I want to get drafted and play in the NFL. And I obviously got to do that. And then he said, with track, you don't want to continue track after you finish college? And I said, well, it would be nice to compete in the Olympics. And now here I am, trying to make it.
Rio.
Yeah.
You've got time. You've got time because it's not until the end of next summer.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable that you're going to follow this dream and you're going to go after it in the right way?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I'm very competitive, and I know anything that I want to accomplish takes hard work. It's not something you can just do overnight. People got to remember that I was a football player. In the NFL, I wasn't a track athlete. I haven't been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for a max of, you know, a couple months, 2 months, you know, training. I'm not going to step out there and dominate in a world competition. You know, so with practice and reps, it was just important for me to get my feet wet and be able to go out there and compete with those guys, get the experience. So when I go back to the drawing board, I know exactly what I need to work on.
You look ripped like me, my friend, you know?
The problem is I got to lose more. Ripped like you.
What are you down, like 20 pounds?
Yeah. I lost like 21 pounds, but still, with that lost weight, that's another aspect of this track transformation.
This whole evolution.
Yeah. It's I was still 25 pounds heavier than the heaviest guy, subtracting myself in the competition yesterday. And, you know, I still got to trim down, even though you call me ripped.
Yeah.
I still got
in pretty good shape.
I still got to transform and be able to take the air on and be able to come down and come back up without, you know, putting much stress on my legs. And the technique will help that as well.
When last we saw you as a football player, you were retiring from the Giants, and you did it with such elegance, with tears in your eyes, but at the same time you were smiling. You were talking about your teammates. How did you get through that tough stretch?
Yeah, just you know, those guys wishing me the best, and you know, getting the experience of playing with those guys. Like I said, Eli Manning handed me the ball. And you know, some of the guys on that defense, that's a professional football team, and I just take stride down the sideline, and you know, I got to do that, and that was one of my dreams, is to be able to play in the NFL, and it is, who am I to, you know, be down or sad that it ended short, and I did get to enjoy it, and it was fun.
You had that amazing game with 327 all-purpose yards to set a Giants record. That was against the Saints in December of 2012. We saw the best of David Wilson that night, didn't we?
That was the highlight of my career, and then, you know, that night it seemed like nothing could go wrong. You know, right before that kickoff return for a touchdown, Eli threw an interception, and then I looked at my special teams coach, like, I'm gonna get these points back. And, you know, I called it, my teammates did the job and opened up the lane for me, and I just used my God-given ability, my speed, and scored a touchdown.
Why are you not bitter about everything, David? Why are you looking at life with, you know, this attitude that you could accomplish again and that the past is the past?
I kind of look at it like, when I say I like competition, I like challenges, this is a challenge, because something that I love has been taken away, and now I got to pick something else and make it my number one, and, you know, and try to excel and work hard and be the best at that. And clearly, like, this story is building up, because I jumped 47, 48 feet, and then, like, just imagine how impressive it would be if that's where I started, and then I finish in Rio in the Olympics, and you can, like, people will see the hard work, and it actually does work.
David Wilson will be back in this area on Friday, June 26th. He's the captain in a celebrity softball game for the St. Jude Children's Hospital. It'll take place at Provident Bank Park, the home of the Rockland Boulders in Pomona. Is this something you're excited about?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about this, because anytime you can give back, we've been talented and blessed with, you know, a stage and people that look up to us and fans that support us. And when you can change a life, you know, by stepping outside of that and doing something extra to help the community and help those that can't help themselves, and raise money, use your talents to draw in people. And if they buy the tickets, then this money will all go to St. Jude's, and it'll be definitely a good thing for them.
Home Run Derby at 7, the gates open at 5. You've got the game at 8:30. Mo Wilkerson, Rashad Jennings, Michael Vick, Odell Beckham, and you. It's a good group.
Yeah, it'll be definitely. Come see me do some backflips.
Oh yeah, you better watch the backflips.
Some one-hand catches.
If you get gold, I want to see the backflip. Okay?
Oh, for sure.
Thanks for coming in. We really wish you the best. You've handled this really, really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing you down the road.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
That's David Wilson. At age 23, he's already dealt with major adversity and handled it with class, and now he's embarked on another career with pride and passion. It's hard not to root for this guy, and I hope to see him at the Rio Olympics.